The 2G case in Supreme Court has reached a very critical juncture now, and Dr. Subramanian Swamy will have some explosive revelations tomorrow when he presents his side in the court. Sir, you say that Mr. Chidambaram, Home Minister, should be made an accused in the case. So, on what grounds are you asking these?
Well, as far as Supreme Court is concerned, I'm not asking that. Supreme Court is not concerned with that. That's a trial court matter. But in the Supreme Court, I'm saying that since I'm a private individual, I would like the CBI to inquire. And the CBI has been inquiring in this matter. And as far as Chidambaram is concerned, they have been avoiding making any inquiries. Even though under Section 161 of the CRPC, anyone who has knowledge has to be interrogated. So I would say that the CBI needs to interrogate Chidambaram, and I've brought many documents on board which the CBI doesn't seem to have seen, and therefore I've asked the court to direct the CBI to investigate.
So one after another, it seems a lot of high-profile ministers in the UPA government, are being put into this whole 2G mess. But you still give a clean sheet to the Prime Minister. So how do you make that distinction?
Well, you see, in the case of all these ministers, they had direct responsibility to do the right thing. For instance, as far as Raja is concerned, he was telecom minister, so was Dayanidhi Maran, and now Chidambaram, as finance minister, he was empowered to jointly decide with the telecom minister. In the case of Prime Minister, you can only say he is a captain, and therefore he has extraordinary authority to rectify a wrong. So it's not a criminal offense. It's a civil offense. And I think, therefore, we should not bring the Prime Minister into the picture just now till we have cleared all the criminal cases. That's what I'm saying.
The law minister today he said that the notings that have created all this controversy between Mr. Pranab Mukherjee and Mr. Chidambaram, he said that they are insignificant, they have been misinterpreted by the media. So how do you see that?
Well, I don't know what the media has interpreted it as. But what I know is, and I'll be reading parts of that office memorandum which they call note and letter and all kinds of idiotic names. But it is an office memorandum, which means it's a serious document written by a deputy director who is a fairly senior official. Now, what it says clearly is that every step of the way, the finance ministry officials pleaded with the minister, Mr. Chidambaram, that do the auction, don't let the price be so low, don't allow this first come, first serve. But he rejected them all. And he sided with Raja, in fact, to that extent that he emerges as a kind of a senior partner in the conspiracy to defraud the nation by Raja. So therefore, I think Mr. Salman Khurshid has run out of arguments, so therefore he has to say these awful things.
You've also on many occasions said that there are a lot of big fishes that are still, involved in this thing. Who are all these big fishes?
I can tell you the next one. I have to make a choice between Karunanidhi and Vadra, and I'll make that choice after tomorrow.
And sir, in the end, tomorrow would be a very significant day. There is also questions being raised about the monitoring that you have asked, that Supreme Court should monitor it, and the government is opposing that. How do you see that, sir?
Well, I think it stands to reason. I will show that the CBI failed to do its duty. These documents are available with CBI. They can't even say that it was not available because I also sent it to them, and yet they have not investigated. They have investigated Jaswant Singh and Arun Shourie without any of these usual things that you're hearing in the media of criminality and so on. But they have not investigated Chidambaram, which is very wrong. So therefore, the court must monitor, otherwise there's no confidence that the CBI will do its job.
Thank you so much for talking to Headlines today, sir. There, Mr. Swamy is saying that explosive revelations are yet to come and his target list is all set. In New Delhi with camera person Vinod Kumar, Ankit Tyagi for Headlines Today.